using cottonseed oil. You got olive oil, you got peanut butter oil, you got all kinds of oil. You know?
There's
They
a
use cottonseed
reason.
oil.
Well, you know, depopulation
And we
is
know
the
why.
goal.
Once you do your research, it brings about sterilization. Okay? But go look at Better Made. They cottonseed oil all night and day. Better Made, right here in Detroit. Trying to get rid of us. Focus Hope. Tell all your friends, stay away from Focus Hope. Guess what they got on their flyers? Erasing 8. What is 8? Why we use 8? 8 is the mystical number that's been told to us by the ancients. It is the circle with the dot, which is a symbol of God, which is nothing but 2 circles. Okay? 8 is also the number of infinity. Okay, you go around your eyes, you got an 8. Go around your breast, you got an 8. You see?
Supreme
8.
mathematics. The
Supreme
number
mathematics.
For build and destroy.
See? Look.
So every time
Get out of this information.
every time
Well, you get it because y'all chosen. We chosen up here. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Every time
What about bells? Excuse
every
me.
time you're in a life cycle or you're going through an age, and the numbers in your age equal to 8, you will know that you're either building something or destroying something in your life, because that's that God power right there to build and destroy. You'll know that for a fact.
Yes.
When you reach a 7 number in your age, their actual physical age, if it's a number that equals up to 7, you'll know that you are in a time where you need to be connecting with the essence of what we call the God inside of yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Write down numerology. Y'all, you see, this is not the end of y'all workshops.
7.
This is the beginning.
When your
You
age
ready to
numbers
start getting
reach
into
a
these
7,
books.
you know that 7 in supreme mathematics is the number for what we call God, which is truly the entity inside of yourself that you hear talking to yourself. That when you think you hear that voice inside of you and you talking and you hear it talking, and you're like, I'ma still do what I want to do. And you going against God. That's what sinning is. That's what the actual sinning actually is. That's what's committing a sin against yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because you hear that voice every time you about to do something janky, and you know what it is. You like, I'ma do it anyway. I know I shouldn't be doing it. Well, that's God talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You need to connect with that number. When you at 7, the number 1
assist them. There's many things, and we're going to keep going, but there's many things. Exactly. But I'm going to talk about this 8 right now.
Okay.
There's 8. If you go to any movie you go to, look on the screen. While you looking at that movie, you're going to see an 8 pop up. It's going to be on a door, on a car. It's going to be 17. It'll be 24. Maybe it could be 26. You're going to see it. You're going to see. And 26 is a what? What's 2 plus 6?
That's 3 times.
2 plus 6. Catch some more sprouts. Wake up. 2 plus 6. 8. Oh, okay. 17. What's 17? 8. Okay. We keep going. We keep going. But you're going to see the 8. You're going to see that number 8. Because 8, one of my daughters, she come from China. I spent a month with her in February. She told me a lot of things. But she also told me that in China, 8 is the number of prosperity and fortune and fame. And that's the reason. I said, oh, that's the reason why they be showing 8 in the movies. Because they're working their magic. See, everybody's working magic when they know magic. You can call it magic, you see. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it. It's knowing how to get what you want to manifest on the physical plane, which is what we have the power to do. That's why we're the greatest threat of all. Because the way we have these glands and our melanin molecules, it allows us to be able to create by what? 2 major components on our body that we have. The power of our speech and the power of our brain. Our thoughts. Our thoughts with the power of the sound vibration, our spoken word. You could be somewhere and it'll manifest. You be like, wow, that sure manifested fast. We doing it all the time. We got a serenity. How many of you in here manifesting? How many manifested? You bear witness to it. Now, the more you start, now I hope Brother I Am will continue, you know, I'm saying, I hope Brother I Am will continue the workshop. Now, I hope Brother I Am will do a workshop and he gets everybody's number. Did everybody sign in? So he can let us know when there's a workshop. And Goddess Serenity, she can let you know when there's a workshop, because I'm going to get to all these different people that's offering all these wonderful things that we need in our lives, which is knowledge. Okay? Let's just take that mandala sheet. Everybody got a mandala sheet? Did everybody get a mandala sheet? Where my hostess at? Where my goddess at?
Was it in the packet?
Oh, that's you. Yeah, yeah.
Here's my card. It also has my business in there.
All right, now, listen, Goddess Serenity is starting a book workshop. What's the name of the book?
Comedic wisdom.
You know,
Book workshop.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I want all y'all to come to this book workshop, okay? Start
When
coming.
is it?
Yeah, you're gonna find out. We're gonna have all this for you at the end of the workshop. But right now, I'm going to continue on with how we're gonna keep these physical forms rejuvenated and healthy. And we gotta practice. I'm telling y'all. Now, I've been a vegetarian now going on almost 40 years. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's a gradual process. And then, when you do get there, you're gonna find that you're gonna stop eating certain foods. Now, where I'm at right now is I should be only on sprouts. I shouldn't eat nothing else but sprouts. That's where I'm at. But it's going to take a while. I just want all y'all to start incorporating sprouts into your diet every day. Stop eating the animals gradually. Now, if you're eating animals, I don't want your body going through what they call a heavy cleansing process, a shock treatment. So I recommend that those of you that eat chicken, turkey, cows, and pigs, that you start eating. Don't eat those no more. Just go to the fish. Go to the cold water fish. Go to the salmon or the tuna, if you're a carnivorous. Make a notation that you should start, like on Thanksgiving. Okay, everybody's still practicing. It's okay. Everybody want to come together. That's a good thing. Now look, have a salmon go in the oven if you're still eating animals. You know, it's some olive oil. You know, sprinkle some little parsley on it, squeeze some lemon juice. They give it a salty
Did you say
taste.
cold water or something?
Cold water.
Tastes like I taste the oil or something.
Cold water fish is salmon, tuna, I think swordfish. Anybody know any more? Those are 3 I know.
And you definitely want to be eating it from the Atlantic Ocean right now.
Okay, there you go. Make a notation there. You go to the fish market and say what you got in here from the Atlantic Ocean.
From the Pacific Ocean.
Y'all got that? Write down Atlantic Ocean. Don't write down Pacific because I don't want you to get confused.
When
So,
Japan had that nuclear
Atlantic
explosion,
Ocean.
when
We go to
Japan
fish
had
market.
that nuclear explosion in that
Fukushima.
plant, all that radiation is coming to America right now with the fish.
You got a notation of that?
Ocean right now. So you want to make sure you're eating that
You
and stay away
got
from
it.
farm
Move
raised
your stool over there
fish.
so you can hit all of us in here.
Because farm raised fish
You
is
can
fed
get my
chicken
profile. I don't like profile.
and
Here I am.
species. It's red, I mean corn.
You have a nice profile.
Go Atlantic. If you can eat it off the Atlantic Ocean, it's going to be the cleanest one. The one from the Pacific Ocean right now, which used to be the cleanest ocean.
Right.
But once Japan had that nuclear reactor explosion,
Yes.
it leaked into the water, so it's killing all the fish and all the.
So write down Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cut you off, but
No.
we're going to keep moving.
I want you to.
Yeah, I know you do, and that's why I don't mind. So, we're on Atlantic Ocean. Everybody, those that eat fish, go to the fish market, say, and you're going to be helping them out, because they're probably going to say, what you think they're going to say? Well, you know, at least ask the owner, don't ask the people. If you're going to eat animals, you see what I'm saying? If you want to continue to eat flesh, let's get evolutionary. And don't they say that's up here on my little crown somewhere? Revolution. Yeah, I found this in the house today. I thought this was kind of appropriate for today. All right, evolution. Okay, now, we're revolutionists. We're activists. Tell them what an activist is.
Someone is actually being the demonstration. You're actually making it happen.
Got that? Oh, introduce yourself, Mukasina.
My name is Muklasina. Yesterday, Queen Mother Isis said she's known me since I was 4. I'm like, that sounds about right. And I was asking her if she had any baby pictures of me. So that's how long my family has known her. And I'm just glad to be here. Like, I used her Miracle 8 oil. And really, ever since then, my acne did go away. It was kind of bad. I mean, it's not like 100% perfect, but it's so much better. And I've been doing other things too. But I still use it, so.
Well, we'll get to that later because I got a bunch of bottles of that around here somewhere. But we're going to move on to that later. But meanwhile, I thank you for that testimony. I didn't know we were going to get all that, but thank you very much. Okay, now, we all understand the importance of sprouting. That's a living food. You weren't here, but you need to get a sprout jar. You need to purchase mung beans. And you need to start sprouting for yourself and your 2 beautiful baby girls. And spread the information. That's a beautiful red gala. That's called galas, by the way. You know, and the minute we start, you know, representing and showing the world, you have a beautiful gala on too. And you have a beautiful gala on. And you have a beautiful gala on. And you have a gala on. It's pretty. You can get beautiful though with a little bit, cream a little bit, something.
Color in there.
Yeah, add something thrown up there. And that's a beautiful gala. And these are galas. These are telling the outside world, I know who I am. I know where I came from. I know where I am, and I know where I'm going. So we encourage the wearing of a representation, identification of who we are, a reflection of us. You see. So, okay. Now we're going to move on to. We're going to talk about herbs now. Let's turn to your page on herbs. And there's a page in there on herbs.
God's herbal medicine.
Oh, you see it?
This one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that right there because you know what sprouting is. And while you're getting adjusted to that, I'm gonna bring this plant out. I think this is a very powerful plant. The aloe vera. Here we go again.
All right.
Vera, V-E-R-A. Remember, Brother I Am broke that down. That ra. Okay. In fact, my son that was murdered October the 30th, 22 years ago, his name was Ra. He was born named Ra. He was murdered in the concrete jungle, and we in the concrete jungle, y'all. You know, where they out here in high school, they out here shooting at folks, but they still here, man. All right? So, we're just going to say Ashe unto Ra. But aloe vera. Okay, and what I like about the aloe vera, if you are constipated, if you just want to stay healthy, if you have any skin issues, ulcers, you can spread this knowledge on. They can go by the aloe vera gel and bottles. The plant is actually better. You know, I like what Dr. Gabriel Cousin teaches in his books. He talks about the subtle organized energy fields. I'm sure Brother Ayim can elaborate on the energy that we all have, and every living thing has energy. You see, just like I brought these. I guess y'all looking at these apples. Like here, pass this. Oh, I'm sorry. Breastfeeding. There you go. Breastfeeding is a natural thing. It's a wonderful thing. The mother should breastfeed her children. Now these apples are looking kind of strange to y'all, but these are organic apples. And these apples grew on trees in Detroit. I have gotten sticks and we found them, and get a chance to break your shoulder and bicep going. Drive by. What you doing? I'm just getting some apples. This food is organic. It has set up on that infield. Yeah, okay. All right. Whatever. But anyway, apples. These are organic. They don't have nothing on them. They got the sun, the water, the rain, the air. And they're growing. They're growing in Detroit. Look how little and beautiful that one is. And it's good and it's delicious.
A real apple.
It's a real apple.
What we grew up on back
It got past to me because I might eat it.
You may if you like. Wipe it off the rinse. I'm all in.
I'll try these ones around.
Okay, I'm talking about. Oh man, what made my Okay, I'm talking about this aloe vera right now. Okay, all you gotta do. Look, let me tell you, I like simplicity. If it ain't working, get you something else, Get a knife, scissors or something. Cut, pull it open. Just like that. You can take.
I put mine in the blender.
Blend it good, and where you want to take it in. Open it up.
There you go. I put those in the
After you
bag.
take some off, go with the people always saying, how old are you? Well, if I had terrible dental problems when I was young, that was the enemy. I probably would be looking probably about 30, but it's because of the skin, you see. And this is one of the major things that can keep your skin very healthy. And it can also activate the intestines so you can have some nice bowel movements by taking it in by way of the mouth, eating it. Okay, so I'm going to discard that because after you do it on the skin, you really want to throw it away. So that's why I suggested you eat it first. How's your apple tasting?
Good.
Fresh, isn't it?
I'm on this. So, yeah.
Right, subtle organized energy field. Everything has energy. And the minute you take a fruit, like the mulberries is out. Remember the mulberries are out when? In July. Remember? Oh my God, they chopping down mulberry trees left and right in Detroit, Michigan. You gotta actually drive around. And never forget, over there on that street called California off of Woodward?
Yeah.
Where the police station is? About 4 or 5 years ago, I went over to a big mulberry tree across the park. I was over there eating mulberries. Here comes a police car. Male police officer and female police officer. What are you doing? I didn't want to tell him what I was thinking, but I said, I'm eating some fruit from the tree. Do you live there? I said, well, it's an alley. She started asking me questions, right? You live there? I said, well, this is an alley. He's up. And he looking at her talking about, and I'm looking at the book. Well, maybe you're trespassing. I said, well, I really don't know how I'm doing that. I'm just really just standing up here trying to eat a little fruit from a little tree that God created. He said, let's go. You see what I'm saying? But the mulberry, see, you got to be, when you're dealing with the police, we had an incident yesterday, did we not? We in a Hamtramck, Goddess Divine, and myself. We living, and we why we say goddess and gods. Because do you not know you are gods and goddesses? Do you not already know this? You see. That, in fact, when I saw you, I said, how you doing, God? That's exactly what I said. And I don't get a chance to say that too often. How you doing, God? How you doing, God? You see. We was just driving down the street. Big old black, intimidating police car. You ever seen the kind that look like, God, what they gonna do? Come out with the machine guns. You know, that kind of big black one. You still remember?
Like an army tank.
Oh my God. But anyway, Goddess Divine drove around it. She drove around it. Then this big, huge European albino mutant came out. The albino mutant comes from Dr. Francis Quest Wells. Came out. You need to get a ticket. Christina, I should give you a ticket. Cause, didn't you see that truck? I said, excuse me, officer, but I'm a senior citizen. See, that senior citizen stuff helps us. You know, it's